Hi. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. My name is Lee. And we have a whole suite of friends with me today because it is a special day. It's Rogue Trader Day, which is epic and awesome, and that means a lot of things. So, if that also means I have to do that, or it will be beeping at us all the time, and then Sig will get annoyed at me, and
Oh yeah.
um, okay. So, as some of you may know, we have our illustrious crew. Um, if you wanted to introduce yourselves, I think, if I recall correctly, yes, it would help if we did that. Um, on the top of the order, we have Sig, and then we have Celiax, and then we have Clock at the bottom, who is very much alive in there. I saw him with my own eyes. He just had to turn off the camera briefly. Definitely is there. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. No, alright. So, why don't we go in order, and have you each introduce yourselves, and while you do that, I'll do this.
Which order?
Start with Sigland, then
Oh,
Sigland,
okay.
because you're at the top, then Chilax, because you're in the middle, and then Clockwalk at the bottom, because that's how the thingy spit you out. Last but not least, as they say.
I'm I'm Siglin. I'm playing Johan Johansson, the 45th, not to be mistaken with the 44th. I am the arch militant of our rogue trader ship. I specialize in culinary delights involving donuts and other, and that's my character.
Cool. Middle, Chilax, do you have anything
Yeah.
you want to say?
Yeah, I am Celiax, resident schmuck from the Midwest, reprising my role as Finnick, the astropath, who cannot be accused of, causing any warp-related instability or backfired issues of any kind, because he's always perfectly precise and careful with all of his powers that he uses.
But of course, and
Yeah.
last but not least, we have Clock Friend.
I am Clockrocket. In Game of Thrones, I am the librarian and a Nightwing for House Garoptera. Which is how I know Lee. Um, and in game, I am Sebastian. I play Sebastian, who is used the weird visions he was getting about this crew of crazy people to get away from having to assist a in- inquisitor in divining who was guilty and not guilty. Um, he is he is an astropath, but wasn't really trained in astropath skills so much as seized from the astropath pool by an inquisitor for because he has a gift for divination.
Very cool. Okay, that's our illustrious crew. Okay, so, yes. So, last we left our intrepid heroes, they were in. Oh, for fudge's sake. Okay, we're gonna do ad break, and I forgot one incredibly important component that's gonna screw things up if I don't have it. So, I would ask you to give us 30 seconds. So they were on planet, and they ended up Telsara. In planet Telsara, they ended up in the office of the private investigators who were hired to spy on them. They have taken one aboard their crew. They have uh, dealt with another in an interesting way. Um, there was shenanigans, some warp-related nonsense happened. Who knows why that was? And yes, now they are trying to investigate a secret drawer that might break at any minute. So, and spill acid all over the papers that they're in, and that would be bad. Um, when we go to the break, I am going to put the Majiggy What's It over, and then I am going to go and get. I would get water for yourselves too. I need coolant for the computer, otherwise it's gonna start getting fussy, and we don't want computer to get fussy because, you know,
Yes,
which is
got to make sure you keep your computer nice and wet.
no, you suspend it over the thing so it doesn't touch the water because it's important to the. There is method to my madness. Um,
There's also madness to your method.
that too. That is the this is part A. Okay, there's that. Okay, that's a start. Yes, so I'm going to do that. You can all look at Addie and how cute she is. If you're watching the stream, I will leave the mics hot if that works. Got some liquid. Um, yeah. Actually, huh? This the way to do it. Okay, we have 20 seconds. And then I will. Okay. Yay. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Okay, now the computer is, um, well, hopefully it's sufficiently cooled. We shall see. Yes. And we have everyone gathered. So, if I recall correctly, um, it was Finnick, and Marius in the office with the suspect, um, who tried to poison you all with a gaseous, yeah, he tried to use knockout gas on you all. And the other two are. Did you go up to the ship with going to get the Mechanicus officer, or did you, um,
I honestly don't remember. I think we were going to go up to the ship to get the mechanicus officer, but I don't remember for certain.
Okay. In that case, you get to choose. Do you want to be going up to the ship to get the Mechanicus officer?
I have not been up to the ship yet, so.
Oh, true. You're newbie. Yeah, so you get to go meet up Odette. Um, and Marius is not feeling. He kind of suggests, "Hey, Finnick, can you keep an eye on this? I think maybe I should go up and try to explain ahead of time to the uh, Mechanicus, um, about what's going on. Is that all right? He's gonna ask you if you can do that."
Yeah, maybe I should go up as well. I mean, if we're meeting Odette, I need to give her a donut, make her happy, because she's mad at me again, I think.
I Mad is a strong word. Um, so yeah, Finnick. Unless you want Johann, you want to come summon Johann for backup.
If he thinks it's a good idea for him to go up there, smooth things over, and facilitate a quickened transition back to the planet, then that's probably the best thing he should do.
Okay.
There's no way I'll mess this up. No way.
All right. So so Johann, are any of do you want to leave any of your retinue? You guys have a mini retinue of your own of NPCs who are on the planet with you. Do you want any of them with you, just in case for backup, or do you want to send any of them away? Uh,
Just leave them.
okay. Um, but if you want Nolan and or not Doctor Keynes with you.
Let me put it this way: I'm not going to turn any of them away, but neither am I going to specifically request.
I think no. If I recall correct, no, Nolan got knocked unconscious, and you had to carry him back to the thing. Okay. Yes. So, yes, Nolan's recuperating. She's probably with him. Okay. So, Johan and Sebastian, you pile into the shuttle. The pilot is a little surprised that you are there, and you're, because you just got back and you've been moving back and forth a lot, but kind of shrugs and says, "All right, pile in, let's go." Um, kind of puts down the novel.
Hey, living in the fast lane of a rogue trader, you got to keep up, man. You think just shift all the time. You got to be prepared for sudden changes of direction.
You give me that spiel all the time, and I always am ready. Everyone inside, strapped in. We're all ready? Okay.
Ready.
Oh, you got another. Hang on. You're not Finnick.
What?
Sorry. Well, I saw
Who
the hood and
replaced
I thought
Finnick with
Finnick.
this person? Intruder! Quick, get them.
Wait, and he. As soon as you say that, he pulls a pistol and it's like, wait, are you serious?
You see
Johan, you're
me
not.
pulling a pistol out?
Johan. Johan, don't do that to me. Rolls his eyes. Okay. Ready
You
for
think I just
liftoff.
let some random person get on the ship if I wasn't expecting them to be here? What kind of archmilitant do you think I am?
I
Good Lord.
don't know. Okay. I don't know.
Have I
Astropaths can do
ever
brain
let
things. Finnick could probably convince another arch militant, maybe not you, but he could convince another arch militant that he was their astropath, not him, just by messing with their head. I'd bet
I
good thrones on it.
They can't control me. I've expelled a Slaanesh demon from my body.
Well, he
Who's
can't
trying to
control you, but that doesn't mean he couldn't control the other. Mm.
Don't mention that it basically got bored and left on its own.
I'm not, or that it pumped me full of drugs and it had so many drugs that it it was like, okay, even I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, this one's used up. I'm gonna go do something else.
Yeah.
Novelty wore off.
He's like, I'm trying to outdrug this guy, but he won't give in. What the hell?
Oh. All right.
How
So.
do they keep taking so many drugs and still stay
Yes.
alive? How?
Yes, but you also are you sending up? You promised a spot on the ship to one of the young spies and her chronically ill brother. If I recall correctly.
I thought we already sent them
Oh, you
up.
sent her up. Okay, cool. You sent them. Yeah, you sent them up already. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, their chronically ill brother, I should say. All right, strapped in, and shuttle comes off, and you are up and back to the ship.
I'm gonna look at Sebastian. We did? I don't remember NPCs at all. They don't count.
Okay.
Always trying to tell me their tragic backstory and all that. I don't have time for that crap.
They started telling me who they were, and it's just like my mind went in a haze, and I couldn't see
Exactly.
colors. And
they start telling me about their third uncle's cousin's romantic relationship with a tree or something. And I'm just, I don't care. I don't care.
Every time they tell you about romantic relationships, those are plot relevant romantic relationships. They tell you what's plot relevant romantic relationships.
There's no story where a tree romance is
No, the tree
relevant.
romance, they don't tell you about tree romances. They tell you about plot relevant romances. You just don't pay enough attention, so you mix them up.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Whatever.
Sig, that
Whatever.
only happened twice. I mean, what are the
It only
odds?
happens once.
Third, you know.
Um,
Oh,
but
have you noticed that we've been getting a lot less of those since I shot that lady?
she was running away. Okay. But you arrive back in
She
bed.
ran away faster when I shot her, didn't she? Right, all the way to the gods.
Yeah, all the way to the
Man,
Golden
I don't
Throne.
know. I thought she kind of liked me, and you kind of ruined that for me. So
Mhm. Yeah. The ship, the shuttle does. The airlock goes, and then the airlock goes, and so that you don't, get vacuum in the ship by mistake. And shuttle opens, and you are in the shuttle bay. And pilot says, "How long you think you're gonna be here?"
I don't know if you have any insight into this, but how mad do you think Odette is at me? Because
Odette?
that's how long this will take.
God, shucks. I mean, she's not like furious. You didn't do anything really
Why?
stupid.
Well, why is she even mad? I don't get it. I've been trying to be nice.
Yeah, I think it's getting her. It's confuzzling her. She's a dad. You know how she is.
Okay. Well, I've got some nice, delicious donuts from the planet for her, so maybe that'll help.
You okay? I'll
I'm
wait here.
literally sweet talking her
Yeah, it's gonna.
with sweets. Fitting.
Yeah, that's gonna go over. Um, I'll just stay here then.
Okay.
But alright. So
So
yeah,
why are you here again, Sebastian? What's going on? What do you need to do?
Introduce myself to Odette.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Oh, I can introduce you. So I will lead Sebastian to the deck,
yeah.
the officer's
Uh,
deck or whatever.
so there's the main bridge, which has the command throne for the captain and the astropath um, little chamber, which is sealed off. They have a little conclave nave, and then there's a screen up closed off, so with hexagram wards to keep some
Hmm.
warpy stuff from happening. And then there's the sensors, and there's a couple people on that. And um, Odette is there. She's sitting at the um, the sensors.
Now, Sebastian, please ignore the cardboard cutout of our road trader. They're we really have one, but they're really busy right now, so we just put that there as a figure place, as a figurehead.
Yeah, and it's a little chibi plushie of the captain sitting on the.
There's like one arm, just the one that waves back and forth.
A
Um,
little gust of wind comes from you're not really sure where it tips over.
um, Odette kind of spins. She's sitting sideways. There's three chairs, and one of them she has one next to her backward, and has hers timed so she can put her feet up on the back of it, staring at the ceiling. Throws her legs down, spins around and she has a gun out, and then looks at you. Why are you up here? I thought you were gonna. I was gonna send a mechanic. I
You
was.
did.
I had them all
I'm here
prepped.
to
And
introduce a new astropath to you.
wait a second.
I think
Okay.
you're an astropath, right, Sebastian?
Yes.
Yes. Let
Okay.
me introduce. I don't know your last name, Sebastian, offhand, but this is Sebastian. They've been helping us down on the planet.
And you watch Odette like you can actually. Do you have scrutiny as a skill?
I have not even
No,
seen
I
scrutiny
don't
on
think
the
I
character
do.
list. Or are you talking to Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Oh,
Either of you
okay.
actually.
I
Although if you
I
had
have
it, you could use
no
it.
idea what is invocation.
That is how to do astropathic powers.
Okay. I thought that was
Nestins.
science.
Invocation is a different one. And hang on.
There's basically 3 different that you use depending on what power you're using and what you're trying to accomplish. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah. Well, as you are aware, we've encountered demonic resistance on the planet, and Sebastian here was quite vital in helping our team through that problem.
Wait.
And
Demonic. Johan, demonic.
well, we told you about that.
Yeah. Just you're being way too blasé about that. Do you
Ah,
need?
you know how many demons we've run into lately? I mean, they're like all over.
We're not in the warp though. In the warp, you expect a demon or two. Even with the hexagram boards, this and the Geller fields are fluctuating, and it's the warp. Geller
Sure,
fields can
sure.
only take you so far. We're in real space. This is our domain, not theirs.
Well, you better. Well, that's what we're trying to assure that remains ours. So, anyways,
I
as I
can
said,
assure you that the flamethrower person is no longer possessed.
Well, that's the relief. Um, what I was going to say is you watch as Adet is kind of looking at you, eyes darting around, like moving, kind of walks around you. Um,
don't we have a box to give her to, or to someone that has like a whole bunch of stuff in it,
Papers.
demonic stuff that we need someone else to look at?
um, the box that has. Did you bring the box up so
Yeah,
you could
remember,
cut
well,
the
we didn't
drawer?
want to keep it with us. We're going to have the our professionals look at it because we're not
Yes.
equipped to examine it.
Okay. Um, yes, that box. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't the one you pulled out the drawer, right?
could be.
No, it's the one we found.
Mm,
It's the papers we found in the office, as
Yes.
well as the canisters, one of which is unexpended of gas.
Oh, right. The canisters you brought up. The box you brought the entire desk drawer because it was her. The important papers were in a. If I recall correctly, unless I. Anyway, um, I guess you could have just pulled the whole drawer out, and then, which actually makes sense that Marius would then come up. Um, uh, he is also not doing so well with the space flight and says he's going to go lay down. And you're just like, all right. Um, yes. So he's lying down. Um, Mar- Hang on, I'm getting Martheus' name wrong. Martheus. Which is why he's probably ill. In any case, yes. You bring up everything. Bucks, and which still is trapped, by the way. It's kind of, um, if I'm remembering correctly, the box, unless there's another box that I had, which, um, yeah, I thought we were going to send a mechanicus down and undo the trap in place. Was that not the
Oh,
agreement? I had
that
him
was like a
already.
month ago. You want me to remember that? I
That
don't know
kind of rolls
that.
their eyes. Okay, you brought it up. Fine. I just as long as it wasn't damaged. If it was damaged in transit, it is entirely your fault. I hope you know that. The
I'm not
unexpected
holding it.
canisters.
Sebastian's holding it.
It is entirely your fault.
understood, buddy.
It's all your fault, Sebastian, and that would not make a good impression upon Odette if you had damaged it. So I hope that didn't happen.
I just did what you told me to do. I know nothing about this type of investigation yet.
My dad kind
That's
of
a
looks.
that's a good defense. You keep up with that one.
Johan, please. All right.
Johann will smile and hand her a donut.
She.
These are fresh from the planet, not from me, the planet. So it's a local treat.
Um,
And
now I have to look at Johan's character sheet.
especially for you.
Do you have any interpersonal skills?
Yes, I do actually.
There you go then.
But so I need to roll something.
Yes, that would be. Believe. I need to bring up the skill list. Is what I need to do. Um. Uh. Not. Hang on. It's not a deceive.
Oh, that's good.
Um. No, right. It's on the Rogue Trader Core rules. Put it on the desktop to make it easier, and then I. Um. Um. Stop that.
Well, I rolled a 37. Does that
That.
impress her?
Um.
I specially picked these out because I thought you'd like them.
Um. She kind of sighs. I. Um. Johan. It kind of takes a bite. Not terrible. It's lemon. Lemon is good. Or citrus from some class. Um,
Well, I told them pick something that Odette would like, and they were like, "We've got just the thing." Now, I don't know how they have any idea what you like or don't like, but they seem like professionals, so I went with it.
Hmm. Charm. That's the one. Do you have charm skill? I knew it was there.
Yes.
I just had to check the name of the skill. Roll. What's your charm?
Oh, it's like 52.
52 is the fellowship. Yes.
I need to go back and check my sheet again.
Yes. The charm
Where
should
did I
be a
put it?
+6 and basic advanced. Um, or it should be like a +10. Possibly more if you put. Um,
Well, I put points into it. That's okay.
ah, there's
Okay, so my fellowship is actually a fellowship is actually it's not 52. It's like 48.
which is higher than 37, so you're good. Um,
Okay.
she kind of sighs. Thank you. Now, I need you to go back down.
Hmm.
And is there anything else on the planet that you wanted? You ran the investigation on the moon. You found out what we wanted to find out. You went
Hmm.
to the planet to try and investigate what might be on the moon, and why you were being followed, and who was asking after you. Would you say you had adequate information, or do you need to stay?
I think we need to stay.
All right.
I'm totally guessing here because I don't remember like if we did any of those.
We were waiting for the results, the information from that one company, and that's when we noticed we were being spied on.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
Well, we
you
we d-
tracked
we
that
have
down.
some leads. We're taking care of business. I have Finnick on the job on the planet. He is well. I don't have him doing it. He's just doing it himself. But
I do you
I
have no
fully
one
trust him.
with him? Do you have? Is he just you left Finnick, but Johan?
No, I didn't just leave Finnick by himself. I left him without myself, and Sebastian here. But he's got other guys down there. We have a whole
Right.
crew.
Yes. Okay. Just sounded an awful lot like.
Relax, madame.
Okay. So the biodonut. Alright. You are. You do at least sometimes know what you're doing. I'll give you that much.
Sometimes, have I ever gotten us all killed?
Not us all. I will have to admit that.
Who have I gotten killed? I haven't gotten anyone killed.
Not quite yet. Give it.
What that you can't hold me responsible for future people that get killed.
Go. If you feel like there's more you need to investigate on the planet, go back down. I will be
Okay.
here, monitoring the sensors, any communications that come in.
And you are so good at what you do. So thank you for your
Yeah,
talents.
Sebastian does offer her his credentials.
Is that an inquisitor? That is an inquisitorial writ. Okay. We have an inquisitorial. Kind of eyes you up and down again. Inquisitorial writ.
I was working for the Inquisitor when I started having dreams about this crew, which usually, and he wished me to investigate those dreams, find out why I was having them.
I see. And his investigation is. How would favorable would you consider his investigation?
I would consider it neutral at this point in time. There are serious, there, as I told Johann and Henrik, the dreams I saw chaos, but it didn't necessarily come from you. You may be fighting it.
I suppose there's that. We have had. Apparently, there's an incident with demons on the planets. Apparently, we've had more than our fair share, which I suppose means it's good we have more astropaths on the case. I'll have to introduce you to Jezebel at some point.
Do I know who that is?
Yes, Jezebel is the very, very tall one who can't talk properly. Well, who can't
Oh,
hear properly. She can.
all
Okay,
right.
in fairness, she can hear properly. It's just she has auditory processing issues, so you have to repeat things like 10 times before she can like finally grok what you're saying. She does her best. Okay,
I mean,
she is.
basically, Sebastian, you grab her by the head and shake it, and like an answer will pop up, kind of like a magic 8 ball.
She was the one who managed to get the information about where the hostage was, who you refused to go rescue, by the way. Um,
To answer your question, signs point to yes.
oh, yeah, she was the one who managed to pull the interrogation off, despite the fact that Finnick was laid up with bolter rounds in his chest, abdomen. Um, she
Heavy
still,
bolter, by the way.
yeah,
Ow.
yeah.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? You were here just in time for our normal rogue trader shenanigans.
I, yeah, they're being chewed out by Odette, who's their ops control NPC, who is
And
very suspicious of the new crew member, but especially with inquisitorial writ, but is taking it in stride because Johan rolled a
I'd be a
good
little
charm test and brought her
concerned
down.
too, seeing them grow and shrink like that as many times as they have been.
I don't know why that's going on. It's not
That's
even
kind of
on my.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Let me check the video of Lexon settings because it shouldn't be
Mm.
doing that. Auto framing off. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm
Mm.
just small.
Mm. Right.
There.
Oh. Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't know it had that on.
Mm. Um. Yes. But yes, you drop off all of the samples and the many. You have a lot of it. You have a unusually high number of explorators aboard the ship, and they begin their clicking and whirring and fussing over the samples. Um, and you guys are headed back down. Both of you. Marthis is lying down with a bit of a headache. And yeah, so You too. Are you bringing anyone from the ship? Do you want anyone? You could snag your another seneschal since Marthes is laid up. You could take Wallace Wexender. You could take. I think you have other senate. You could take Jezebel down in case you need the backup psyker. You could take. You know.
I've been kind of disappointed by the Seneschal so far.
Yeah.
Like, if is he like? Have you played Rogue Trader, the game?
Yes.
Like Duar, like Abelard, he's an awesome Seneschal. These guys are just weak compared to him.
Okay.
Stand ready for the Rogue Trader's arrival, worm.
They're not making people demand respect, but they're good at seneschalling. Or they're good at like figuring out things behind the scenes. They're smart and clever and such. It was
Yeah,
Marcus who
Abelard did all
figured
that,
out.
and he tanked stuff, and he tanked like entire legions of people,
Okay,
of
well,
enemies.
True.
Okay, fair. So you can work on that.
And he did it while that announcing the Lord that the rogue trader has arrived.
Yeah,
He literally would he would literally announce it every time we went in there.
I mean,
Granted, the little cherubs, they also helped.
I mean, do you guys want? You can have servo skulls and cherubs if you want. Do you want a cherub? You can go up. You can't. You don't have any on the ship. But if you want
creepy,
a cherub,
to be honest.
yeah, if you want a cherub, there are places you can get them, and if your seneschals might be able to help you find out where you might want one.
I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste time doing that. We got demons to find, more donuts to restock with.
Sure.
So.
I mean, we had to go pretty far out of the way just to get some basic armor for me. So.
I know, like we had to go the whole different system.
It's like a whole different star system just to get some carapace. It's not like we were getting power armor, you know.
That's fair. Power armor, I know exactly where you. Sorry, I know where you can go to get power armor and.
And who you have to take it off of? No, thank you.
No, no. You can get it custom made by Mechanicus if you know where to go and what to do.
So how would we know that?
They're seneschals. They can poke through records. They can figure it out.
If you know what to do.
Yeah, there's a planet, a moon actually that'll make it for you.
Right.
Okay.
That's no moon. No, wrong franchise. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, kinetic. Look, if you're a paid shell, you can say and watch, but anyway, point being, you have gathered your people.
Mm-hmm.
And you've gathered. You have Sebastian. You have you. You're not getting anyone else. You're back to the shuttle. Your pilot is kind of pacing and stretching, but all right, back so soon. Well, you still have all your limbs attached, so that can't be too mad.
She was actually in a pretty good mood, if I want to say so.
A good mood.
For her, I mean, that's a sliding scale of moods, and she's normally starts off at the.
Yeah. Very well.
To be fair, I think I may have distracted her a little bit.
All right.
From her ire at you.
Okay.
So where are we at? What do we need to do?
You're piling back in the shuttle to go back down to the surface. Unless you want to do something on the ship, talk to some people, procure things, or just head back down.
Just head back down.
Okay.
Actually, I'll check up before we leave. I'll check up on Nolan to see how he's doing.
He's down on the planet.
Oh, I thought he was hurt.
He was, but he's
He got better.
Well, no, he's. If I recall correctly, he is being tended to by Dr. Keynes in your little hookup, the little small flat you rented. If you want to bring him back up so he can go back to proper care of
Ah,
Dr.
nothing a little
Kurosawa.
fire can't help. Can't cure.
I mean, cauterization is a thing, but yeah.
So I'll send a message down to the doctor to get an update on his status then.
Um, yeah, you ping. She does have a comm bead. Johan, did something go wrong?
I'm just checking up on Nolan, see the progress if he's
Uh,
making any.
he's doing a little better. He's breathing stabilized. Um,
Well, that's good.
I think maybe we might want to wait a day or two before trying to move him, unless we have any kind of. You could get a specialized, like if you got a stretcher, the auto mobilized, a proper mobilization stretcher, so we could make sure not to jostle the spine when we carried him out to get him back on the shuttle.
Okay, well, I'll ask the pilot. Can we get one of those before we go?
Pilot, no mobilization. Yeah, Doctor Kurosawa should have some of his people. You kind of says you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Um, Andel. Yeah, Andel. You and on don't. Andel's still kind of pissed about what happened.
Who?
I think that was Andel. Check these things. Um,
I'm doing the whole Starlord. Who? Starlord.
um,
Who?
is Andre? No, it's Andre. Sorry,
The
Andre is still
medic?
pissed at you. Yes, the medic.
And he's on the shuttle.
No, but he's on the ship, and if you go to get an auto, you'd have to go to the medic, med bay, and go and talk to the emergency response team that Dr. Kurosawa keeps, and he's with them, and he'll be annoyed with you.
Dude, that was like several warp travels ago. Get over it.
He, Andre is.
Do you want to send me to go ask?
I don't care if you. I don't. Just give us what we need to help Nolan out.
All right. He's kind of shrugs. All right, stay here. I'll go get it if it makes you feel better. And kind of turns to Sebastian. You want to come along and meet the doctor?
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'll just wait here.
All right. So you wait, and Sebastian, he kind of leads you, and Pilot kind of leads you. So, named doctors, Dr. Kurosawa, um, they're, you know, they, is sort of Mechanicus. You know how Mechanicus are. More machine than man, and not really much of that either. Just kind of believes in the Omniscia well, and also really good at doctoring, so, you know, he runs the medical bay, and not Dr. Kane's. Well, you met her. Um, she should be a doctor. And then you got all of our emergency response. Andre is the best of them. He's just. So Johann shot this woman. I wasn't there. I was waiting back with the shuttle, but apparently Johann shot a prisoner they had. Uh,
A prisoner?
it,
I didn't shoot any prisoners.
in any case, Andre was entirely convinced that it was a terror. He stormed off into the woods, made him apparently almost got left on the planet, and still is pissed at Johan about that. Uh,
I
what
can
else?
understand being pissed at Johan.
Yeah. What's so you're how long are you the assignment? Do your dreams tell you how
N-
long you'll be here?
No, they're vague at this point.
Mm.
Just repetitive.
So you go back. You find out that Dr. Kurosawa is technically in surgery. Um, but yeah, you meet one of the nurses.
How is someone technically in surgery?
No, he's in surgery, performing surgery on someone. It's a nasty plasma burn that's pretty bad, and you don't want to disturb his surgery. But Andre does come forward. Is Johan? Never mind. Uh, was there a shuttle accident? Do we need he's grabbing the bag as soon as he sees Pilot is grabbing the bag. What happened? Nothing.
Demon
They need
possession.
What was it that Doctor Keynes wanted?
An immobilizing stretcher to bring the former possessed up so he can be healed.
Oh yeah, basic standard practice. Uh, they're just annoying to carry. Did someone get shot?
No. Well, possibly, but not this person. I dispatched his head to get the demon out.
Oh, spinal damage. That's not. Yeah, it's probably one of extra stuff to that. Yeah, I can see why she didn't want to move him around too much if she can help. If you get the
He's lucky to
spine,
be alive and clean.
yeah, I deem, possession is you have Finnick. Actually, you're a green. Do we have another astropath on board? We have another astropath. I didn't. I thought we only had the one. Or we have three, but
I am a divination specialist.
uh-huh.
I worked with. I had been sub. I was working in service of an inquisitor, but he grew concerned about a series of dreams I was having and sent me.
Inquisitor sent you.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Are we officially under investigation, or is it a kind of unofficial under the table thing?
it's more figuring out if an investigation needs to be started
Okay.
or if you need inquisitorial backup.
I don't think we're at that
One
point
of the
yet.
two.
Although, for getting possessions, is Finnick... Finnick didn't die or anything, did he? Because I know backlash
No,
from trying to fix that can be pretty brutal.
no. Finnick is fine.
Um, good. Here, take this. Attachments here and here. So if you deploy, you just pop these, and it'll spring out, and then you adjust based on what position you need your patient to be in.
I'm sure the now doctor knows how to use it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame about the degree thing. She's good, but
He got lost in the mail.
uh, yeah, her brother ended up accidentally working for anti-imperial agents, and then turned traitor on them. But uh,
Should have known that she shouldn't have tried to get her degree from a mail order catalog.
she was she was an epidemiology specialist. She was going places, and then her brother. I mean, even though he turned traitor and helped bring them down, it was still he still had the bootlegging charge. And no, anyway, she joined up with the rogue trader instead. And
See, we're getting backstories from NPCs from to guys who aren't even on the ship.
all right.
This is why I hate NPCs.
Anyway, you get the stretcher and you head back to the shuttle. And wow, it kind of is like, yeah. So, all right. Is there anything else while we're on the ship that you want? I know Johan. He said the stretcher from Gaines, but what do you want? You need any supplies or anything?
Uh, Eventually, presuming this mission resolves successfully, I will probably need somewhere to sleep.
Quarters. We can arrange that. Oh, that's. I think there's at least one or two empty rooms on the ship. We'll find you somewhere.
So just below stowage, there should be some empty space.
I've been told I can be an annoying sleeping companion. I recite the I recite the litany in my sleep.
I could stay with the good father at the cathedral, uh, but come and all right. So you find your cathedral. No, you find the shuttle bay, and you open the airlock. Come through, pack you into the shuttle. You have your auto stretch. You have requested by Dr. Lynn Keynes. You have you. You have Nolan, Johan. You have pilot to get you down there. Anything else you want in the ship? Last call.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, airlock opens up. Shuttle backs out and down, and you back on the planet. Customs kind of rubber stamps the paperwork because you've been up and down a few times, and they're like, all right, you good. Um, and you are back in the city, off to do whatever. Finnick, you have your guy tied up. Um, he is frustrated with you, but
Tough.
um, it's the one.
He's tied up. I've got the psychic sword. Tough.
No, there's that.
So do we need to rendezvous with Finnick then?
Yeah. Are you? Yeah, you
Okay.
can either go back to the room and check on Nolan, or you can go back to check on Finnick,
I
or divide and
will
conquer.
go to Finnick and I'll ask Sebastian to check up on Nolan and then meet with us.
Okay.
All right, divide and conquer.
Well, no, it's that I don't think like Finnick would, if he needed help, he wouldn't need another psyker. He'd
Fair.
probably be best served to have a shooter.
Okay. Um,
That's my guess.
yeah. You do come back, and you find there are swarms of local authorities surrounding the area.
I don't care.
Uh, they do try to stop you as you're going in. Excuse me, can't be there.
Seneschal, announce my. Who the fuck is that guy? Jesus. I'm with the rogue trader. Thank you. We're here investigating this and taking care of the problem as we speak. If you would get out of my way, thank you very much. And
Wait,
I just like brush him off.
wait. The rogue trader. We have a rogue trader. And he starts radioing. Like, wait, do we have a rogue
There's
trader?
no way we've been sitting in orbit above the planet this whole time, and these people don't know
And it
the
was like,
rogue
Yeah.
trader.
And yeah, they basically say as much over the radio. I said, yeah, you think it's legit? I let him through. Let him through. Keep an eye.
oh, have you seen have you seen the size of our ship? Does that look legit to you?
I'm not.
You're not in a position to know because that's why you're over here as like a cop on a local beat. Now, out of my way, I'm taking care of demons. Thank you very much.
Wait,
Out of my
demons.
way.
Hang on.
I don't have time to answer NPC questions. Go. Out. Out.
He's gonna have someone of his guys follow you.
I don't care.
Okay.
If he wants to follow, as long as he's not being
Yeah,
obnoxious.
they send one of the young novice cops up following you.
Mhm. I look back at him and say, if you get possessed, it's not on me.
Kind of blinks, but
You do have demonic possession. Yeah, possession resistance, right?
uh,
You've been trained for this?
I have Nikila.
That's not gonna help you.
But it's the Emperor, right? It's got to be hard to possess someone wearing an Aquila.
No.
Is it though?
Oh,
um,
you're so cute. You're so cute and naive.
um, oh,
Anyways, it's your soul.
and
You don't need it back, do you?
kind of swallows. The Emperor will protect me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
He protects all mankind.
The Emperor is also willing to make willing sacrifices so that the more valuable can escape. That's not you.
Um,
What color is his shirt, by the way?
Red.
um,
Red.
It's probably red.
um, so they open, yeah, you open up the door, and Finnick is there with, you are keeping, how close an eye are you keeping on this guy?
I mean, I don't have much else to keep me entertained, so
Fair.
basically my focus is on him.
Yeah.
Fennec, what is going on here? I definitely smell the odor of NPC conversation stench. What were you doing? What were you up to?
Well, I interrogated him, which is what led us to getting that box that we took from the drawers over there.
So any new information since we left?
No, he's fairly useless.
I'm not,
So do we just shoot him now?
I,
I mean, what would
if
you
I'm
like? What would
useless,
you
you
like
could
us to
just
do?
let me go. And
Hey,
he starts lock
you,
eyes with the cop, behind you.
I turn around to the cop that's behind us,
Yeah.
that's been following me. And it's like, hey, you guys like shooting people, right? Probably been a while since you've done it. You want to shoot this guy?
He kind of pulls, I could arrest him.
Yeah, it's not the same. Because then he, what do you think, Finnick? What should we do with this guy?
I mean, if you're gonna arrest him, he's resisting.
Yeah, there you go.
He bites his lip. I'm trying not to be one of those. Besides, uh, we have a method for that.
What?
We have a method for
Yo,
that. We're trying to. If we get too many dead bodies, the mayor has the council. They'll be pissed about it, or the committee, or whatever they have there that they got.
don't you, you're not used to dead bodies, really, as a cop?
We we want as few as possible. That's the goal. Is to
Well,
prevent.
how many of this guy do you see? One. That's one measly body.
And then we'd have to investigate. They'd still have to run an investigation as to why I had
I
to
mean,
shoot
you're
him.
gonna have to investigate anyway, so really it's not out of your way.
And if he's dead, he can't take your soul.
Also true.
Wait, is he? Are you possessed?
Well, he might be the source from all those demons that
I'm
attack.
not the source of. We don't dabble in that sort of thing. We're not stupid. We
You're not
believe in the
okay.
Imperium.
You're gonna say in one breath that you're not stupid, while at the same time you also tried to gas out the retinue of a rogue traitor.
We didn't know you were.
So you're okay just so cop as you can see, if it had been you, like I said earlier, who are expendable, if you and your buddies had come in here, they would have gassed you
We
with demon
have.
gas. Demon gas. Not just like gas, but demon gas.
Is it true? Is it demon? No, it's just knockout stuff. It's
It's
basic
just
knockout. It's
so
nothing.
where'd all the demons come from?
I don't know. You should be investigating that. You have the Green Hood. Have him investigate it.
No, I've been looking into that. It all points to you.
I didn't do anything. I swear, I didn't. Kind of pulls a
It
the 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 cop pulls a taser and pokes right, on the jugular. All right, come on. Pulls a pair of cuffs and just claps him on. Okay, I think we can. Attacking a rogue trader is definitely assault. We can at least get him for that, and then figure out this. Do we have a sample of the gas?
we do,
Uh,
and it's being analyzed as we speak by real professionals.
we have Mechanicus individuals on our ship that are looking into it right
Wait,
now.
Mechanicus, as in the Adeptus Mechanicus, as in
See,
the.
if you're having to ask these questions, this is way above your pay grade. Of course, God, who do you think we're going to send it to? Like Bob in the lab?
I mean,
The Adeptus Mechanicus.
Bob. Bob in the lab's pretty good. I mean, he's, um, you know,
He
he
he won
God.
the science fair back in when he was in high school. I don't care.
graduated with, a whole degree, and he's.
At Small Planet Tech, I don't care. He's not a Adeptus Mechanicus.
I mean, their university was sponsored by the Mechanicus.
Yeah, because I do charity work.
Has he been to Mars?
No, but he still knows what he's doing.
And you know this because
Because I rely on him, work with him every day, and you've never even met him.
so a person like you who has no idea about science or demon possessions or anything science related can swear that this guy is good at what he does.
He's good at chemicals. If it's chemical, he knows what he's doing.
And how would you know?
You can't start. No, don't start with that. Don't start with that. We already had. No, we don't start with that. Do not start with that. I don't care if you're a rogue trader. We are not doing that.
Do what?
We're not doing that.
Is that
Out of
him
character.
speaking or
Yeah.
is that out of character?
No, that's him speaking. Both, but yes, him speaking.
Me out of character. Gaslighting NPCs is one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah. But yeah, he
Yeah, well, we definitely don't want to give accurate information to the local cops because then they want to get involved and all that. We want them to go away.
he's gonna take away the the guy who attacked you. So, you know, haul him away.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm
Is
gonna
he?
haul him away.
Hey, Finnick, do you want to change his mind?
Do you really
we
want to keep this guy?
him to change his mind?
The cop?
Yeah.
Do you actually want to
I
keep
mean,
this
I
guy
don't know.
around?
Do we want to take do we want the
I mean,
are you
like,
done with this guy?
realistically, this guy is pretty useless. He's just bottom rung henchman who happened to be in the way. He doesn't know anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure. Knock yourself out, cop. Let me know how your studies go. I'll pretend to have someone go look later.
He's gonna radio up. Bring in the forensic guys up here. We got possible source.
And bring Bob. I yell. Bring Bob. I heard he's really good.
I, you don't have to get him from the lab, but if they can't get a good sample, you might have to bring him in. Knowledge over. And that's everything. I have a suspect up here too. Can you come get him? Copy that. And yeah, what are you guys up to? He's gonna wait there and till they have their team coming up. Then hand off the prisoner, and they're gonna start running their forensic tests. Are you gonna stay? Is there anything else you want here?
Okay, so to be clear, like that drawer that we took with that whole thing got sent up, right?
Yeah, the whole drawer. You managed to pry it out without breaking the mechanism. With the secret bottom compartment and all this stuff that was in the top compartment too, which is just other records.
I'm not sure if there's really anything else.
Well,
here.
we should wait till Sebastian gets up with us. He should be on his way soon. He was checking. I had him checking on Nolan to make sure he was okay first, and then meet us here.
Okay. Yeah, Sebastian.
I mean,
well, go on.
We could check around and see, because like this is the room we met in, and then there was like the staircase that we came up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Can we get through any other doors, or like, is there more to this building that maybe they've got other stuff hidden away somewhere?
You can run a search. Officer Moran won't stop you, and
Who's Moran?
the cop who's standing there holding the guy,
He's the Moran that came to get the other guy.
yeah,
I should have known he was a Moran.
I gave him the wrong name. Okay.
I mean, I honestly would have laughed if this guy tried to stop us from doing anything in this investigation. Like, oh, you can't go up. Really? Really? I don't think you can.
Yeah. Um, they have a yeah. So what do you want to poke around? Because the drawer in the desk contains some records. You kind of poke through. Mostly lease information. Um, Numbers on payments received, but no names. Uh, and suppliers of it's mostly supplier records. Payment information with no names, and lease a folder full of um, land lease claims about maintenance needed.
So can we? I don't know if this technology exists in 40K, but can we like take pictures of the records and send them to the ship for them to do a an actual analysis on to see if
Uh,
there's any
picked,
Just
yeah,
a
picked
pic-
captures
a pic
exist.
recorder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a picked recorder.
I don't know.
I don't.
I didn't even know if there was one, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I wouldn't.
It's
Yeah,
a thing that exists in lore.
yes, picked recorders are a thing that exist. Question is, do you have one on you?
No.
Okay, if I have one on me, I will definitely start taking pictures of it, and I'll send a message to Odette. Odette, darling.
Don't, darling me, Johan. What do you need?
Well, what? I'm trying to be nice here and civil with you, and you
Darling's
get
like
mad.
civil. Go on then. What do you need?
I am sending up information with records that we would like to have analyzed to see if there's any connection between that and possible distribution of the chemicals that we sent up that we
What
could use to track.
do you have the? Did you bring down a transceiver for data sending?
I'm sending you the pic.
Picked. So did you bring a transmitter to do that, or do you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, did you?
I thought you said I did.
You have the picked recorder. I'll give you that much. But
I need a specific.
you're basically the ring. The things you're working are Vox. So you're over radio.
Yeah, but can I send? Can I send data transmission? If I could send audio, can I send?
It works on a different wavelength than data transmissions work on different wavelengths than audio.
So what would I need for? Because I mean, why would I get the picture one without the?
Because you can take the pics and then bring them back. You know.
But why would I want to bring them back personally when I could just send them up?
Have you ever needed to get a pic analyzed before?
I don't know. I don't know my illustrious history with the Rogue Trader.
Have you ever tried to send an image over a CB radio?
Oh yeah, you actually know how to do this. We have a.
But I don't. But I don't take pictures with a CB radio.
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
it's
You
a
don't.
camera.
But I have a thing
That's
where
what I'm saying. That's right.
But no,
you don't.
I've taken the pictures with my
Yeah, you have
picture
a
taker.
pic.
So why isn't there like why wouldn't I have a device that also? I mean, why doesn't this handheld device? Like, if I could do that with a cell phone, why can't I do that with this?
Because the 40K is the technology is
50%.
yeah. There's a lot of the technological capabilities are not often
Well,
not
okay.
optimized for the same purposes as ours are.
If I had known that before now, I would not have called Odette because I don't have anything to send her.
Okay. Look, if you're taking pics, I'll make sure the labs. I don't know. Wexender maybe has the ability to analyze. I'm not good at spreadsheets. I don't.
Well,
Or
actually, is there a place in town that can? Do I have to go to a Kinko's or something and have
um
it sent? Sent
You
to
gotta
you
get it
guys?
Xeroxed up there, yeah.
um they do have packet transmission. Is there somewhere that we could send them? I would say the port where you had the shuttle in
Hmm.
might have some ability to send stuff up to ships. Um, but
Well, I might have a source sitting right behind me who would know where to go and can finally make himself useful. Hey, you, not Bob. Do you have any places in town that can send transmissions to ships?
uh, we do have
Send files,
files
transmissions to ships,
like
pictures.
a picked like trans. I mean, our lab guys are good. They might be able to do it. You'd have to get the recorder, and then you usually
I've
pry
got
it
the
out.
recorder.
Um, there's a they pry out the image. There's a
I don't need to know the technical process. I just need to know if it's possible.
they definitely can get images copy off of the picked recorder, and then
I don't need them to have that. I need them to be able to send
send
it.
them. I think it might be possible. Definitely can get it to. Well, let's just say we have had occasion to do some things, but all right. Yeah, I can have him take a look at it, but you can't say anything disparaging about Bob, or I will. I'll just don't. All right.
Oh,
Fine, we'll just think it.
And as you're doing that, the technicians are coming out with their own picked recorders, checking over everything.
so wait. So can you guys do it inter building in your between your agency?
We
Or
usually
do you
just
look
bring the
at you guys
pics
like, oh,
back
I
to
have
the
a
lab.
we took a picture of the crime scene. We're gonna have Bob or not this Bob, another Bob. I'm sure there's more than one Bob. There's like a Bob has to run to the other precinct with it in hand, like a runner, like, oh, I've got, like the Pony Express. Oh, I've got your pictures, boss. Here, take a look at this.
I mean, precincts usually have their own guys. Like, uh, we
But
do
do
have
they
a
have to?
system of transfers, but uh, sending
So
them.
you have like a Pony Express going between buildings.
I mean, we could always get the drive them over if you have to drive evidence over.
Oh. So you guys evolved to the point where you can drive them over. Don't have to use a pony. Well, that's a step up. It's good design.
What even is a pony? I've heard the term used, but I never actually knew what they were. Do you actually know what one is?
I have seen a fake pony. It was like a bred pony. It was like a clone of a pony.
Huh.
A cloney, if you will.
Ah, well, okay. So,
They do have a transmitter that can transmit files, and they will let you. They will, if you can give them the access code, which you can get from Odette. They
mhm,
can stream them up to her directly.
excellent. All
You
right, so
sit with Marlowe, who's their tech guy, and he's kind of poking at it.
let's do that unless we have other
Yeah, is there
leads
anything
to follow.
else you want to poke around at?
Did we check? Did we check for hidden rooms or anything like that? Hidden cultist room.
Yeah, did we find anything while we were poking around in the
Yeah.
room?
So you poke around, and what you find is there's the main desk, a little break kind of room with, um, uh, has the recaf calf cans and which are kind of fruit flavored energy drinks. Um, that are high caffeine. They have the little tablets as well. You're unsure on those. Also, a med kit that has adhesive bandages, other various tablets and substances that are labeled, and antibiotic ointment, stuff like that. You have you have the secondary office, um, and um, the supply room, which there are two supply rooms. You have the supply room that has paper and paper clips and other such things, and then you have the supply room that has more esoteric things, mirrors and definitely a few guns and um, surveillance gear, stuff like that. A pitch recorder, actually a couple pitch recorders, and the um,
Do they have any files saved? Like in
uh,
the surveillance equipment? Is it just like live thing, but with no tape backups, or is it just
um, they don't have any. They do have a live camera feed, but that one goes off-site. These ones are more like handheld devices. Um, you do find memory cards that probably contain pics of something,
well? Let's
and a
take.
cogitator compiler that might have some information on it.
Can we take a quick look to see if there's anything related to our case?
Yeah, you can boot it up. Um, wait for Marlowe. It could be designed to, fall apart if you do it wrong.
Who?
Our tech guy, Marlowe. He's on his way here. We called him as soon as we realized there was Codshare Bay.
Is Sebastian back yet?
Yeah, I think you probably would have at this point seen Nolan. He looks okay-ish. Uh, Dr. James has kind of braced his spine as best she can and is monitoring his condition. Then you can get back. Yeah, because at this point you come back and you see
Ah,
all of these officers kind of um, fussing around, and you see them bringing out the guy you fought with, because you were there. You saw.
yeah.
So they're bringing him out in cuffs.
I just walk up and where are the other attaches to the rogue trader?
One of them kind of points. They're in the room, the cogitator room. You kind of,
Thank
yeah.
you.
As you go up, you see it's swarming with crime scene investigators, and
I go over to them.
yeah. So as you're saying, there's don't do it in case it's set up to blow when you do it wrong. Um, as you say that, you see Sebastian just enter the room. Voila. There's a Sebastian.
I come in.
Hmm.
I'm looking over the papers. It occurs to me something that I had. He says this aloud. It occurs to me that my former scholastic specialty might be of assistance here. I was studying cryptography when my abilities became made it necessary to join.
Wait, so are you saying that you can analyze this stuff?
I can, if there's code, I can figure it. If it's in a code, I might be able to break the code.
Would
I'm
you
not
be able to notice code if you saw it? Like if there was like hidden code?
potentially.
Yeah,
Well,
you could
wouldn't hurt.
absolutely. Yeah, look it
Wouldn't
over.
hurt.
You have. Let's see. Sorry, Sebastian has cipher skills.
Let me get it. I have Scholastic Lore Cryptography.
Oh, okay, that'll work. Um,
And plus 10, so that is 47.
all right. Um, okay, so roll D100.
Okay. That is 21.
Oh, there you
Ooh,
go.
nice.
Yeah. You do notice. So, a lot of the maintenance upgrades you notice are a huge chunk change, and you realize, as kind of some of the notes, that's probably the installation of this whole system. And they have a whole list of stuff that they've are building to the landlords of the building that they rent it from, the same people the salon rents it from. And you realize that they're probably putting in the gas system to the landlord as part of that. Um,
Huh. So can
I'll
we figure?
pass that along.
yeah, because they have a lot of HVAC improvements listed, and the way they're laid out, you're like, wait a second, that's way too much money. That's not doesn't make sense with the other plumbing. Like if that's the rate professionals charge, they probably should do this much, and it's way more than. Oh, they put in a specialty system. Okay, that makes sense. So, and you
So
see two secondary notes, which means they're probably asking for half reimbursement to try and cover the fact that they're spending so much money, but they have an actual note attached just to keep them remind themselves how much they're spending. Because you're looking at it and you see the way it's marked, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, they're messing with that. Um, the
I
payment,
point that out.
yeah. Also, the payments, while they don't have any names, do have credit transfers attached. So you can trace the money to. Um, some of them are received in cash, but some of the payments are received in accounts payable, which means that you can trace the money if you want. There's no notes of who the money is from, just code words, but you could trace the money and figure out because it's got all the financial information there.
Yeah.
can Sebastian see what what the code names are for these people?
Yes, presumably.
This
Um,
one on there, Bob.
Bob. Oh, it was you all along, the mastermind, Bob.
no, the one of them is paperclip.
Ugh.
One of them is uh, shoe. Houx. Um, one of them is uh, quartz. Um,
Oh, hold on.
and,
I'm actually taking notes here.
um, and one of them is motorized.
Motor.
Yes.
Sounds like an ad lib.
Okay. Paperclip, you said?
Yes, paperclips, shoe, as in shoe pastry. Quartz and motorized are the four accounts most recently listed. Motorized is the most recent one. You notice.
And all those took place in this building.
These are payments to uh,
You. I'm sorry,
Okay, so
paperclips
they
to
don't say what the work was. It's just how much was.
yeah, how much was paid for it, and um,
motorized and quartz.
yes, Motorized is the most recent, and the timeline when that one was paid matches what your informant said. Um, what Kay said
Um,
about um, um, yeah, the timeline matches up.
when they were hired to spy on us.
Yes, and they were also paid in cash though, so there's nothing there. But you could track the other payments as if you wanted.
It looks like motorized is the one that the code word is motorized is the one that hired them to spy on us.
Yes, that's most likely based on the
Hmm.
timelines.
Is there any point at which motorized did pay in something other than cash?
There was one uh, reimbursement. There was one. It was um, reimbursables. It was a card of some class. They said a credit. Um, yeah, it's they have some sort of couple hundred thrones. So
I'll point out the number to Johan and Fennec. That's some kind of credit card or credit chip card or some such. Um,
No,
the
well,
the Adeptus or tech specialist may be able to track that to find who it belongs to.
as you say that, um, the one of the forensic the crime scene investigators kind of looks at it, huh, and kind of starts. Can I say that for a sec? Let me take a
yeah,
note.
I've heard good things about you, cyber forensics person. That you're very good at your job,
I do my
and you
best.
don't even tell us Needle's backstory. I've heard
I
you are the best.
I don't know what counts as needless backstory, but I do know what I'm doing in this regard.
I know. That's why
So,
I've heard that. That's why we have such a high opinion of you and what you might be able to accomplish.
mm, I see. So, what would the intent? What do you need?
We're trying to track down where the credits were sent to and from, so that we can try to track down whoever set up all the gas traps in this building.
Um,
And also who was hired to spy on us.
well,
And
as a DM, I will tell you, whoever said the credits are is on a separate check from that, which you also can look into if you want.
yes,
Um, but yeah, um,
would you like a donut?
like a donut. I should be eating at a crime scene.
Hmm?
Should we be eating at a crime scene?
Why they don't have you don't have cops for you? Don't cops love donuts?
I mean, we
Aren't
do
you a
enjoy a
cop?
good donut, honestly, but we're supposed to eat them back at the station. That's how you. Um,
Yeah, but I'd rather not walk all the way to the station to offer you a donut. I'd just rather do it here.
kind of takes one. Thank you.
There you go.
I've never had a rogue trader give me a donut before.
Well, to be fair, I'm not a rogue trader. I'm the arch militant to a rogue trader.
I arch militant being a technical term, a mercenary of some class.
I am the head of security for the Rogue Trader.
Oh, that's impressive, actually.
Hmm.
So, were you running an investigation? Do we need to compare
I
notes?
was initially it was started by these two here, and then I was sent down when I became available.
I see.
When I got out of the hospital, I was able to rejoin the mission, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah. That's why players with fragile health are not good. But yeah, you were in on the start of the investigation. Um, you just when they came to this particular location, you were kind of hungover from a night of um, pan flute disco and
Yeah, I
local
mean,
alcohol.
Johan gives him a little nudge. Yeah, yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? Am I right?
Oh, you went to. Yeah, I usually go to those, but I had work the next day, so I was trying to be careful and not go.
Well, I didn't think I had to work the next day, but well, you know how things go
I
in the security
suppose.
business.
Yeah, get pulled in weekends if there's a heavy caseload. I've done that.
All right, so we'll leave you to your work, and let us know if you find anything, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you if you find anything.
Sebastian very seriously is intoning a litany on the entire building, not because he's a priest, but because he's scared of demons and doesn't like having to deal with them, and has been trained that when demons appear, you recite litanies to make them attract the God Emperor's attention so that he can deal with them.
I, it is very good practice to keep the God Emperor in your heart. And everyone else, they're certainly not going to chastise you for being too into the God Emperor because they're not particularly stupid. They know, a high up imperial authorities, whether or not they are true believers, they at the very least understand the God Emperor's, and they are also smart enough not to publicly question the God Emperor. So they're all kind of nod. Um,
Well, asking those kinds of questions is a quick and easy way to be granted the Emperor's mercy.
yeah, and they don't need mercy. They feel like that, um, and so they keep themselves busy, and actually, okay. The litanies are recited. The God Emperor has or has not heard your pleas and has not done anything obvious about it that you can see. So, whether there's some subtle effects, you don't know. But you have made your case.
Finnick isn't too worried about it. He's may have insider information that the demonic threat is more or less gone by this point. So
Yeah, fair enough. He's also, I mean, both of you are soul bond to the God Emperor himself. So if anything bad happens, you got him in your corner. But yeah, so yeah, you find um, there's that. What? Um, okay, so, um, uh, do any of you have? Let's see, evaluate. Um, and let's gloss it over. Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. Do any of you have? Let's evaluate the right one for that. Oh no, that's more of a uh, trying to figure out the value of things. Yeah. Um, yeah. But you poke around and uh, um, inquiry you say fellowship. Yeah, that's um, inquiry is kind of poking around for rumors. Okay. There's yeah. So yeah, you poke through. Um, all right. I would say basic awareness. I say yeah. Roll an awareness check.
Awareness.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
because
I
you guys are
have that.
poking
Yep.
around the office. Um,
I got a 16, and my perception. Oh, okay. Where's perception?
it's on the main
It,
stat list, main characteristics list.
my awareness is 52. So
Oh, there you go. So you do know this stuff. Uh, yeah, I would say you notice that there is a journal that is kind of locked. Um, it does have a padlock on it in one of the other desks. There's uh, three. Yeah, there's a bunch of smaller desks. They have certain um, various knickknacks. Uh, you find the locked journal. You find um, entire stash of Sweetums cheek rounds that are just this like big tub, like that big. It's the entire desk with the drawer. Um,
and an entire tub of what?
Sweetums cheek rounds.
What are those?
They're individually wrapped. They seem to have you kind of open one and sniff at it. It's very sweet smelling. If you dare to eat one, well, they look edible. I'll just say that much.
I asked the local what this is.
Oh, they have a whole jug of cheek rounds. Dang, they must love those stuff. They're little kind of pulls out a pocket sized tin. They're little, pops in his mouth. They're so you stick them in your cheeks, so they cheek rounds. They're sweet.
Hard candy.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, you want one? Kind of holds out. You probably shouldn't eat some of theirs just because evidence. But
Might be. Yes. They might be poison. The ones here might be poisoned.
I mean, it's possible.
Well, I'll take one. I'll try it for you
Okay, there are some
because
that are
you need to know if evidence is tasty or not. It's a important. It could be an important clue we're missing.
sure. Um, it tastes sort of it has a fruit sort of taste, a little bit of tang to it.
Mhm.
Um, it
Uh,
feels warm in your mouth.
I feel demonic possession coming on.
No, not demonic possession.
So a
Um,
different kind of possession. Okay.
it's more.
Well, I mean, it can't be a sugar possession. I eat donuts all day.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not sugar. It's a little bit of a numbing sensation, and then um, you feel your cheeks growing warm, and then uh, you feel your toes start to get kind of um, you feel like your toes are starting to move a bit unconsciously, subconsciously,
My toes. Okay.
and
I will
then
ask the policeman or
mm,
the investigator who's with us. I like is okay. This is what I'm feeling. Is this what I'm supposed to be feeling?
uh, I blinked. I mean, unless they're are they the special version?
I don't know. I don't even know what the regular version is.
But it sits on the lid, the tin.
I look on the tin.
It does, or the big tub. Yeah, it does say special edition with special bolded and italicized. He's like, yeah, you got the special edition. Um,
Uh,
they're not particularly harmful. Like you'll be fine
particularly.
with it. Just it changes the way you smell and taste for a bit.
So it's like a drug. All right. In candy
Yeah,
form.
yeah. It's it's not technically classified as narcotic. It's a restricted substance, which means you can only buy. There's some like they get a
They have a
loophole.
giant tub
It's
of it.
not a drug. It's a restricted substance. There's a
Yeah,
fine line somewhere. We don't know where it
I
is,
mean,
but
like
it's
pseudoephedrine, for example, you can't buy if you're under. In our world, you can't buy if you're under 18. You have to show ID for something to get pseudoephedrine, and it's not even a prescription. It's just you can't buy it. Alcohol, nicotine, something like that level of
okay.
gives you a little buzz, and um, but doesn't. There's Cuba. Cuba is the new one. You can, I think it's called. You can buy at gas station. You can buy CBD at gas stations in New Jersey now. So it would be that kind of
Buy you can buy what?
CBD.
What's
Um,
CBD?
and CBD is one of the components of marijuana. I think THC is legal
Oh,
now too. That's the one that actually gets you high. CBD is more of the calming effect.
mm,
But yeah, in New Jersey, you can just buy them at gas stations. I think you have to prove you're like 18 or 21 or something. But like, yeah, it's that level of um, where it's not illegal, but it's like age restricted, and there's like hoops and who can sell them and stuff. But they got the approvals, and so
okay.
it's like keeping weed gummies in your desk drawer. Like, not most states that's not illegal, but it is an interesting choice.
I don't know.
So,
I
which
am
if you live in a
crazy
state where
enough
or
as
a
it is
country where
without
that is
drugs.
illegal, you should not do it.
Hmm.
PSA, just saying. Um, yeah, I feel like we should do not condone skirting of local laws. All right, it is about noon my time. We've got one more hour right before she likes us to cut out. I would say bio break 5 minutes,
Sure.
hydration,
Okay.
All right.
snacks, and then I can tell you what you learn. Um, there are a few, yeah, because you have a locked journal. You have the cogitator that you haven't turned on yet, have you?
Is
You were
the
gonna turn it on.
cogitator not where we got the information on these like credit cards and stuff?
Nope, that was in the file. That was in the desk drawer. That was just the monetary stuff. That was in, which is why you were looking for the more complete informational file, contact information stuff on the clients, which was kept in a separate drawer
All right.
that was in the box that you shipped up to be undone in a way that doesn't open.
All right. All right.
But yeah, that was
Uh,
paper records that Sebastian was able to analyze because of background in academia. And but yeah, the cogitator compiler, which you were asked not to turn on.
we were asked not to turn it on.
Yes, because they were like, wait, wait, wait. There might be a setup where if you puts the password on, it self destructs or something. That is a thing that you can do.
Well, yeah, then we didn't turn it on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I didn't turn it on. If
Okay.
the one
Then
of the
it's
other
not
guys
turned.
wanted to turn it on, fine.
All right. So yes, you have. Yes. All right. 5 minutes. I'm going to, and then because then also that'll let us do the pre-roll, which was helpful. Um, let's go down one. Boop. All right. I am. The mics are hot. You can be heard but not seen, and I will. 5 minutes. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Sorry, I just need a bio break, and I'll be back. Yep. I was gonna. What? No, that's bad. All right, I'm good. Ugh. Why is it? Okay. Are we all back? Yes. Okay. Sorry it took me so long. Are we all ready?
Oh,
Okay. Um. Let me undo that. Okay. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. I would say we're on for 110 minutes. I'm going to claim that. If any of you want to claim, oh, small god announcement. I'm going to pop it in chat. Oh, that might have been loud. Okay. Uh, Clock mentioned at the beginning, Game of Tomes. It's our cool little writing game thing. If you want to claim, let's see, two, I'm going to say 110 minutes of actual game time between when we started and when we did the break. That would be 110 times 20 is 2,200. Yes, 10 times 20 is 200. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yes.
put um um. I think it's technically um there. If either of you want to redeem for a house, you can claim them for
For a house?
yes for House Sarapata, which is the bestest one, or House
Or
Croftura.
yeah, or House Garoppero, which is the
Mm-hmm.
bestest one in my opinion.
see, I
Or
wouldn't
you
mind
could do
a house. Right now, I'm just renting, so
mm, but you could do Lapin or Aloris or the red pandas. If you pick one though, that's the one you're stuck with for the rest of April. So you know,
And why would I want a house?
you can participate in Game of Tomes in the writing competition and how cool and be cool and get like I have a shirt. You don't have to buy merch. It's just cool. Um, I'm wearing my
no,
God shirt.
I've got a reputation to keep. I've got to stay very lame.
Oh no! You're like the no. Stop it! Stop it! You're like my lore expert on stuff.
Yeah, I'm already cool because I'm wearing a Caddock Barbarian t-shirt. So
Fair, but
I got
yeah,
Black Templars.
I even give you a snake for being my second most frequent guest. Um. Oh, what I was going to say is, yeah, it's fun little writing competition in April. The tournament is this year, and it is
can
very
can I
exciting
give
stuff.
can I give my points to Celiac so he can get a house?
Um. Yeah, I guess you can claim. No, you can only claim. Um. on your own behalf.
Sorry, bud. I tried to help. I was like, I saw you over there homeless, and I was like, I can't let
Yeah.
my buddy. I can't let Felix go like that. So let's get in my house.
Trying to help. I appreciate the effort.
You guys are talking nonsense, but you too could be part of Game of Thrones writing competition
We
and
could.
support one of the houses, the great house, the romantic houses, um, including like the dinosaurs or the bunnies or the bats or the fish, the krakens. House Mollusca. Um,
Also, remember that Game of Thrones is not just about writing stories; it's about telling stories.
right, which is why we can
So-
count TTRPGs as storytelling. Um,
Exactly.
uh,
Animation counts if it's to tell a story.
yeah, it's about storytelling and sharing our words with the world and
So
leaving.
can I submit renders because they're like a picture's worth 1,000 words?
Um, well, I would say that you know the ones that you do where you have like the story snippets with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think those would count, honestly.
I mean, the
Mm.
story snippet should because that's the story.
Well, yeah, you would count those word for word, and I think you could count the.
And then you would count the time you spent designing the render
Yeah, I would say
at at 20 words per minute spent.
yeah, because it's audio visual.
20 words per minute.
Yeah, 20 words per minute for the actual. I don't think for like the compiling part, but like for the arranging. I don't know how drawing. Yeah, it is art. But I don't know how you describe what you do. Um,
I would call it magic, but
well, yeah.
that's just me.
Well, it's lit romantic magic, yes. But I would highly encourage all of you to go check out Game of Tomes and be part of our community of storytellers. And we have our own lore, and it's super cool. And you should all be part of it because it's awesome. And that's kind of why I wanted to do the stream because we could coordinate and get lit romantic games points. Anyway, um, anyway, we're working on like a Valdo story. But for now, that is later. For now, you are in the 41st millennium. You are working and you're letting Marlo go over the compiler. And um, as you're all doing this,
Mhm.
she kind of storms in. What are you all doing in my office? And she's kind of being held back by the cops. Ma'am, you can't. Ma'am, no, this is my office. This is my business. You can't simply come in here and destroy and assume that I'm going to be okay with it.
Oh,
You have a
convenient.
warrant?
So
Oh,
we'll have
good.
to
We
ask
can
you some
arrest you
questions.
now.
She kind of turns, looks you over, looks, and turns very pale. Ah, I see.
Demon worshiper, I have a warrant right here, and it's called dual Glasgow
I mean,
Actually, you
or
know,
blasters or whatever I got.
you have
bolt
Which
pistols.
which
bolt
one do you
guns.
want me to
Bolt,
present first?
yeah, you have
Bolt
bolt
pistols,
pistols.
My bolters.
Bolt pistols, yeah.
Which one would you like me to present first?
And she,
As I
Actually,
send you on
Johan,
your way to meet the Emperor.
Johan, do we want to just skip the middleman here? Should I just take it out of her head?
Yeah. Let's do that.
and she as
Save
she
some
she
time.
is starting to walk backward as you're saying. Um,
I'll kind of like also gesture because there's cops everywhere.
Mhm.
So kind of gesture like, don't let her leave.
I kind of turn, man, and to block her path. She pushes past them, and one of them grabs her. She elbow to the. She's fast. Elbow to the solar
Okay.
plexus. And then she starts to run.
Is she faster than thought? Because that's what Celiac's working at.
Yeah,
Um,
well, if she's just straight up going to bolt, then I'm gonna start using some fun stuff.
Oh, okay.
We
And
can start by compel and have her just approach back towards us instead of running away.
Okay. That means she needs to make an opposed will check.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, actually, I can wind that up. This won't work.
I gotta double check. Oh, and I gotta declare this. So let's do unfettered.
Unfettered. Okay.
Not gonna guarantee phenomena by pushing, but
You're gonna have to be pretty good at that. She rolled
that's pretty
well.
good. I don't know if she rolled quite that well.
Hmm.
Shoot. Let's see. I gotta do math to figure out. Okay, so I got out of. So 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 6 degrees of success.
She only has 3.
Cool.
So.
Coming to me.
Oh man, you always compel them. I'm going to shoot her leg off.
She kind of turns and lets the steps up, kind of coming back up the stairs. The cops are kind of looking at her like one of them is kind of coughing and pulls out cuffs because he just assaulted an officer. And
Yeah.
they kind of reach forward to go grab her arms and cuff her. She kind of pulls her arms back.
Well, thankfully, you guys are here to stop her.
All right. So are you gonna behave so I can get the information I need?
She glares at you.
Take that
What
as a
information do
yes.
you need?
Well,
Hey,
we certainly want to know why people are being sent to spy on us.
I admit my curiosity was piqued, but our business, keep confidentiality, and ask questions.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that's actually true.
hey, Felix, you want me to shoot her in the foot just to make sure she doesn't run away? I'll do it. I've got two pistols that have been waiting for like 2 episodes to shoot, and I haven't done one shot yet. I'm more than willing.
Well, technically, I mean, you outrank me on the ship, right? I mean, because
Yeah.
So Lee, can I look at the camera? Can
look,
can he fourth
Jim
wall break
face.
when he says that? Can Johan like do a Deadpool like as he's saying all this?
I I guess everyone around you is gonna think you're a little crazy, but
Eh,
For all they know, he could be speaking to the God Emperor.
there you go.
Also, preferably don't kill her in one shot because then
no, I don't want to kill her. I want to shoot her foot because she won't run away.
Okay.
What about what do you think? Person who likes to run away, should I shoot your foot so you don't run away, or because like if you do run away next time, I'm just gonna blow your head right off. But if you say you're not gonna run away, then I'll be nice. If you promise me.
She kind of tilts her head.
Because you wouldn't want to break a promise, would you?
Would you? How much is your
While all
armor
this is
worth?
going on, I'm just reading her. I want to try and assess her aura.
Okay. Sure.
There were demons involved. I want to make sure she's not possessed.
Fair enough. Um, what? Okay, aura. Let me look up the aura rules. Real quick. So you use psiessence for that, I believe.
Yes,
Okay, then roll. And is it a contested check or a skill test?
it is requires a successful focus power test, with every degree of success providing more information.
Okay. So yeah. And are you doing fettered, unfettered, or pushing?
Um, I don't remember the differences. I'm sorry.
So unfettered is just your full psi rating. There's a small chance of phenomenon. Uh, but you can swap it out for, because you're sanctioned by the God Emperor himself. You can pick, unless you roll above 75 on the consequence. If you roll doubles, which is, and you have to roll a consequence, you can then replace whatever you roll with uh, your chosen phenomenon. Um, if you push, you have to roll, guarantee a roll, and you can also replace that. But if you roll, if you're guaranteeing a roll, it's not great because there's a chance you get over 75, and bad things happen when you get over 75. Um,
Okay, I will go with unfettered.
Unfettered. Okay. So that's your psi rating, which is full psi rating.
My psi rating is 2.
Okay.
My science is perception plus 10, which is 52, and I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. Which is not doubles, so no phenomena, and is let's see, very very good. Um, okay. What do you got for aura? So you're getting a lot of aura stuff. Okay, she's terrified. She's annoyed. She's annoyed and terrified at the same time. Um she's going over in her head every decision she made, every possible back exit. She's um yeah, she's like, you can tell she's kind of assessing situations bit by bit and realizing one after the other it's hopeless. She is uh um yeah, she is, her hormones are a little spiked. She has, interestingly, but um she yeah, her estrogen levels are wonky. What else? She has um she goes that she has scared. She has the um what else? Because that is a really good roll. The um let's see. I'm trying to think of what else you might get for uh, a really good roll. Psychic techniques. Abilities. Securely using psychic techniques. Okay, so you have fettered and unfettered. You got psychic phenomena, which we don't have to deal with. Thank you, thankfully. Telepathy, and you get mind probe, minds, tailored. Yeah, you got some fun ones here. Okay, then divination discipline. Um, augury, basic aura reading. Yes. Um, this requires success. How many degrees of success? Um,
How does one measure a degree of success?
10 over. So, okay, so yeah, you
So
said
5
52? So,
degrees.
yeah, 42, 32, 22, 10. Yeah, 5 degrees of success. Okay, so, um, okay, so top of the emotions is her annoyance, her panic, um, and anger, at herself mostly, past the sin. Does not have any psychic powers. Uh, um, she's a little bit of latency, but nothing actually works. Is human. Um, yeah, no numbers, but mental state is, she's pretty good mental state, but hormones are janky. Is untouchable. She's not a blank. Um, okay, wait. Gets deeper inside all target's feelings, gaining up plus 10. Fellowship test. Yeah, she's going over all of that. Um, target's well being, including wounds and fatigue levels, neither wound nor fatigue level. Um, psi rating, which she doesn't have, it would be like a 0. Blatant, but not anything there yet. I would say 2 insanity points. No addictions. She has a mild kind of like craving that indicates past addiction, but she's not actively addicted. No madness, no mental illnesses, and not a psychosis doesn't apply. Corruption points are 3, um, and it is not. It is a genuine aura. It's not produced by some. She's not messing with her own aura. So that's what you get on her. Um,
Good, you're not possessed.
Links. I knew I wasn't possessed. I could have told you that. Except by
Yes, and a demon would totally admit to being a demon.
snorts. So yeah, that's what you get. And Finnick, what are you doing? And Johan, what are you doing?
I'm using Mind Probe,
Okay.
and
Alright.
that'll be and I'm probably just unfettered again.
Okay, it's contested willpower.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Oh. Easy, easy, baby. Oh, yeah, no. That's not gonna. That's 2 degrees of failure.
That's 7 degrees of success.
Alright, so you succeed. It's a difference of 3. What do you. Um,
And we're just pulling any information regarding the job to track us. So, like, if it's clients she met with, spoke to, any reasoning she got from them, how she came into getting the job in the first place, other people that she sent after us, all that kind of stuff.
right. So, um, first thing you get is that she was approached by a well-known broker, um, who often acts as a middleman. He's also an informant, for the police. You realize, because she knew that, and so now you know that. Um, he came to her with the meetup. They met at a third location as per request for the client. Um, it said his name was Sethwin Haldwick. Um, and then he represented. Um, let's see. Um, um, which you would know. You might know about that. Let's see. Um, they were asked. She asked to meet at a third party location. She did. She actually did some background checking on. Oh, she did some background checking on Sethwin Haldwick and realized that he was a mercenary. He is part of a mercenary company, Thugs for Hire. So, um, and that he had been hired. The last proper contract she could dig up for him was on Grelf. Uh, that Grelf, right? So let me get this down. Um, okay. Uh, she also noted that the man she met didn't look a whole lot like the photograph of Sethman Haldwick that she managed to come up with. It seemed inconsistent, but she's not positive on that. Um, 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 this is why she demanded cash, which he agreed to. Also, expenses, a secondary budget for expenses. He gave her the card for that, which is a debit, prepaid card kind of deal. It's a debit, chip transfer system. that can only be used on planet. Um, and is tied to a merchant there who brokers in money. Um, Generally, you can pay a hard cash with a percentage fee to, and he'll, cover and the local businesses know him. Using that system. So he has that going. Yeah. So he had the local card. Um, let's see. He had that. He had that. Um, she met with him several times, and he um, basically had her on a contingency basis um, for when the rogue trader was going to come into town. Um, he basically had claimed that he had no ill will and that he represented interests of other rogue traders, possibly. Uh, or the way he phrased it was kind of janky, and she noticed that, but she had reason to believe he was not being untruthful anyway. It was just a lesser relationship than he would admit to. Um, what else? So um, so he said he worked for the Rogue Trader. He um, paid in cash. The cash was from uh, minted on the Agri World um, the Felthar, and um, but it was because the Imperium is linked. They are fully certified thrones, and therefore, because there is trade with that planet on this planet, it's accepted. It's kind of currency in the Imperium is basically uh, each planet mints their own thrones, and if you're on a planet, um, what what can be exchanged depends on if whoever you're trading the money with. Hypothetically, you can spend thrones from any planet on any planet, but in actuality, it's more you send it to a local money changer who will give you local currency for the off-world ones, provided that they know the planet and trust it, and they will give you a worse. They'll make you pay fees if they don't know the planet, if they have reason to suspect. It's kind of a um, it's kind of a trust thing, but um, this part of Imperium, that's how it goes. So yeah, the coin uh uh Defilmar, I said that right? Uh, Elmar. I'm going to put it in the chat so we have it on. That's the planet. Um, the Agri World, where the money was printed that he was paid with. She was paid with. Um, she heard him mention the name um, Carbank on a Vox message. That's why she chose the code name she did. She's not sure if that's his boss or just someone else, but it seemed appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, she poked into his background a little bit, but didn't see much, and the job, and did indeed have the knockout system installed. with the tablets that do provide immunity from the effects of the gas that Damien took before setting it off. Yeah, that's about it. I just want to kind of poke around for more.
Okay, that's. I mean, that sounds like about as all I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Um, she does. Some of those cameras do contain pics of your arrival and such, but Kay was the only one who really got any good footage. So,
Okay.
and she hasn't heard from Kay in a while, which is frustrating for her.
I wonder why.
Hmm.
Seems suspicious.
Indeed.
Okay. Based on this information, because I'm literally picking through her head, what is in the box that we sent up?
That was her ledger that she takes notes in on the various clients
Okay.
that she
All
has.
right. So we have that up there
Yes.
also. Got it. Okay. Should be good.
Okay. As soon as, and you're not gentle, right?
Oh no.
So as soon as she turns to walk away,
But, come back here, or I'm going to have to shoot you in the foot.
um, she pauses, takes a deep breath, keeps going.
I shoot her in the foot.
Okay. Let's see. It is a ballistics test.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I had a really high ballistic test.
I would imagine so.
I mean, in fairness, he told her exactly what was going to happen.
And I made her promise not to leave.
She never promised that. You
Ah,
asked her to
that's her.
promise, and she didn't.
Okay. Oh, geez. She's not going to like this. Does a 6 hit?
Oh, for yeah. That's.
Remember, you need to roll a D100. That's not like a D8 or something, right?
All right. Yeah. The dice just really love you. Okay. Damage.
I don't know what my damage is.
It should be a D10. I believe.
Okay.
Bolt. Yeah, it's a D10. Might be multiple D10s. Plus 8. I believe it's plus 8. Let me open up the document and check.
Oh, well, yeah, she's really not going to like this.
Did you roll a 10?
Yeah.
That is going to explode.
Oh. Well, he has to make another test.
Right. You have to make another test to see if you get
He's
Emperor's
not a
Fury.
space marine.
Right,
Or
he's not a
Righteous
Space
Fury.
Marine.
Well, I have to roll a percent again?
Yes, percentile
Yeah.
again to see if you.
Okay.
To see if it crits.
Well, I only rolled a 45, but that's still way below my ballistics.
Okay. Then you get to roll another d10.
Another one.
Another one.
Okay. And I only rolled a 9 on that
So it's
one.
19 plus
8 is what you
8.
said?
Um,
27?
27. Her toughness is. Well, I don't know if the plus 8 is. I think it's plus 8. Bolt pistols.
I'm gonna check that. That seems really high.
Yeah, that is.
I don't remember ever rolling a plus 8 before, but that's,
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Here, actually,
Either
I'm gonna
way,
look it
though.
up because it'll be in here.
yeah, it is here. Let's see. Bolt weapons. Cyber revolver, pump action, bolt pistol. Okay, let me go down to the table and the hallucinogenic grades. The exotic. Come on, exotic.
Bolt pistol is a series pattern.
I believe so. Yes.
D10 plus 5.
Okay. So it's,
22.
19 plus 5 is.
Oh, well, I got the crit too. Or was
Yeah,
that with the
19.
crit?
That's why it's 19 and not.
Uh, not 10.
Yeah. Um, or not 9 or. Yeah, so 19,
That's 24.
25, 24. Shoot. Okay, she's definitely not in a good way. That foot is never coming back,
Yeah.
basically.
So
Um,
she's not walking forward anymore, right?
well, yeah, oh, but you would have had to roll at a minus 10. Would a 45 with a minus 10 still have hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because it was a called shot. Um,
Well, he's also. I mean, is this within 2 meters?
that's also true, so you would
Because
have
that would
had,
have been point blank.
which,
So
30, yeah. That would have been plus 30, so, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it definitely hit. It might just kill her outright. Um,
I mean that's
Oh,
that's
my
what happened to
God.
the other. That's what happened to the other girl. That's why Andrea is so pissed off.
yeah,
Well, I shot her through the. I shot that other girl through the back. I mean, I
yeah.
wasn't expecting her foot to explode.
Um, yeah, well,
I'm trying to
the
put a
foot is
hole in it.
definitely lost.
Apparently, I put more than a hole in that. Apparently, I put a hole where her entire
You're
foot
firing a
was.
bolt pistol.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
just
gonna
want to
hit the.
remind you, it fires explosive rounds.
Yes, it does. It
I did
fires.
warn her, to be
You
fair.
did warn her. Okay.
Several times.
Yeah, you hit the what's that big major one in the leg?
Femoral.
Femoral, the femoral artery. Yeah, you hit her femoral artery, and there's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. She's immediately just collapses, gushing blood everywhere. The
We may need a medic, guys. Medic? Someone?
um
Medic?
you
I say
already
very
have
low,
one of
low, quiet.
the hops is taking off a belt and is
Giving her a tourniquet.
luckily good at this because he manages to get a tourniquet going, so the bleeding is stemmed. Um, and they're on their radios, calling off for a medic
Hmm.
immediately. You've
You know,
got
she
the
really
tourniquet
didn't
going,
put her best foot forward.
and if you're gonna
Can't
say
really
that
get a
out
leg
loud,
up on the competition that way.
are you saying that out loud? They
I
all
don't
turn to
want to
glare at you.
now.
They are gonna turn to glare at you.
Well,
One of them turns. You shot her. That is
I
duh.
didn't.
Of course I did.
yes. We're gonna have to question. It's an incident. You're gonna have to go through the incident report. Now
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
you have to. That's the
It's what, the law?
yes.
You mean like the law that all these guys have been following, like that she gassed us? That law?
That that was why we were investigating the allegations. That's why we have her associate in
Well,
cuffs.
if you want to do this investigation, her foot is way over there, and you might want to start with that.
And he just glares at you.
Yeah,
They're
it's about a
ransacking.
it's
They're
about a foot away.
um they're applying gauze. There's some in the med kit. They're trying to apply as much pressure as possible. They have you can hear sirens outside. Like things are. She is that leg is never coming back.
Leg? I shot her in the foot.
Yeah, and
And
it's
it
explosive round.
exploded.
Yeah, so
Well, the
her.
foot exploded, but
I mean,
should not have
she's
exploded the
probably gonna
entire
lose
leg, should it?
Yeah.
at least to the knee. Like, yeah. Given the amount
Okay.
of damage, she's gonna the knee at least is going away. Um
I did my best to help her become part of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I was.
She could get a prosthesis, but she'd have to be real careful.
mhm.
That's the exact same length as the other leg. Otherwise, they'll have to start calling her Eileen.
Oh, okay. I feel like I should give you negative experience points for that. Oh, okay. Yeah. You
And I'm sorry, all the guys who were around her who got exploded blood all over you. Sorry about that.
The one who's kind of getting spelt as a tourniquet is like, you're lucky I was here. If I hadn't been trained with medic, like, I'd served as a medic for. If I hadn't and hadn't thought to, she'd already be dead.
Oh my God. Thank you for saving that person.
And he looks at
Better
you.
dead than possessed.
I don't think she was in danger of demon possession. Was she?
We've
She's.
already been.
You're telling me that you guys are about to investigate her, but let her walk right out the door.
I wasn't gonna let her walk right out the door. We were gonna stop her before she got there, but she was barely took
She
3
was
steps.
already through the door.
She'd
She was
taken
going through
3
the door,
steps.
and if I
She'd taken 3 steps toward it.
She
3
was
steps
warned
more than.
repeatedly.
This doesn't.
So what would you guys have done if if she had gotten through the door? Would you go stop, or I'll say stop again?
We would have cuffed her. Obviously, we have
You
methods.
can't cuff her if you're not with her.
We have.
You have to be you have to be at her to do that. She was already past. She was
Yes,
going
and
already
we have
past you
2 men
guys.
with tasers at the bottom of the stairs.
Tasers. What's
She's
a
not.
taser?
It's a shock weapon of. It's a shock weapon. A non-lethal shock weapon.
Well, maybe that's why she's disobeying direct orders. She thinks you're just going to use non-lethal weapons on her.
Because we are.
If they don't have any real threat, they're just going to keep disobeying.
Are
And
not.
set a hard line.
A long-term consequence is not a real threat.
You'd think so. You'd think there would have been, but she didn't care.
Where are the RBDs? They would do a much better
To
job.
be, gentlemen, be fair. They're not used to dealing with the level of consequence for not just themselves but the empire that we do on a regular basis. We can't afford for any margin of error. They can.
Yeah, Imperium is the technical term.
Do you gentlemen realize that a demonic possession happened here?
That's why we're investigating it. Wasn't it down in the salon was more more evidence of it. Was
That's
it here?
because we fought off the possession that happened here.
Well, you don't let someone who might have information about that just walk out the door. It could have been. Who knows the depths of depravity that non-believer of the empire and the emperor himself had.
Do you really think she's a non-believer?
Yes. I mean, would you? Does anyone who consort with demons, are they in service of the empire?
I mean, that's assuming they
do
associating with
you
them
agree
would
that there was
yes. If they were, if it was proof that she was associating with demons, then yes, that would be.
Was this not her office?
I mean, just based on empirical evidence.
That's still
she's connected.
That's enough. That's enough
our
for
psyker here,
inquisitional,
and our ask and my friend over here went through her mind. Did you find any connection between her and the people behind us?
It seemed pretty suspicious, though I didn't have any memories of her here in the act. It is her building, and it seems suspicious.
Does she just let people who do demon stuff hide out in the building? No checkup, no.
Sebastian just looks. I'm on loan to the rogue trader from the Inquisitor. If this was his investigation, she'd already be dead.
Kind of looks pale and panicked and just gives a nod. They don't like hearing about the Inquisition.
I do. Boy, Sebastian here's been super helpful. I don't know why you would think that about him. In fact, that's kind of rude. You should apologize.
kind of size. I'm sorry, but the legal process does say leave it.
Oh, they left it. They left a lot on the floor. That's for sure. They have.
All right.
Legal process also says that rogue traders and inquisitors have special privileges
Have
and
certain leeway,
outrank
which is
you.
why we haven't uh, tackled you to the ground and tased you yet. But
If you tried to tackle me, you saw what I just did. You
Yeah,
saw how
that would be
accurate I am. Are you? Would you really want to go through that?
an excessively poor decision.
Do you want to occupy our time with filling out your forms, or do you want us to continue our investigation into the force that hired her and potentially the source of the demons, which we are far more equipped to handle than you are?
do you have charm?
I have something on my uh what is this? I have charm somewhere on here, but I think it's just a charm, like it's in
Oh, a charm.
gear.
Yes, you
But like
have
the
a
item,
charm,
yeah,
as
the
in
item,
like a
not the.
yeah,
No, I don't.
yeah. Charm is it means a small holy symbol or good luck juju kind of thing. Um, Phoenix is a small section of a staff owned by a saint, which was gifted to him by a roommate of the Scholastic Icona who didn't make it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a small thing, a little bit of a saint's bone or a feather from a bird, like an eagle's feather or
Rabbit foot.
yeah, rabbit foot, a tooth from a mentor, something that is yeah, rabbit's foot or
Yes.
a spider's web or like a pressed flower from a lover or some little thing that has
Okay,
sentimental.
I will come up with what that is then.
All right.
I also have, I think, one skill banks for later, but I don't know.
Oh, hey, we have Dirty Dwarf. Um. Yes. Um. Yeah. Johan, roll a charm test.
Huh?
You roll a charm test then
Okay.
to
Who am
convince
I charming?
the police department
Okay. Why am I charming?
because you're trying to convince them that this is all true and
I don't care if they think it's true or not.
no, but how much problem is I going to give you? There's
Okay.
a lot of them,
37.
and they might if you um,
I'll just. Well, I rolled a 37. So did I
Do
make it
you
or fail?
do you have blather? Because that'd actually be a really good one for this.
oh yeah,
Blather? No, I've never even heard of that. I haven't even seen that
it
skill.
is an interesting skill. It is fast talking, like like just speaking like so quick, and
I
everyone.
I
Um,
have a question.
sure.
Is intimidation a skill?
Yes.
Yes, you
I
wouldn't
feel like
have that one though.
I should put that on my need to get skills.
Okay.
You'd have to be a lot much higher rank to get access to it.
There is a caveat that if there's one that you want that isn't available necessarily, you can talk your GM into allowing it on a provisional basis for plot reasons, thematic or plot reasons.
I'm just thinking that he doesn't even have to lie, or just has to say, in my former job,
Oh yeah, because you're working for the Inquisitor. Um,
yes,
yes, pulling out the inquisitorial writ, which you have still. The captain gave it back to you, so you or that gave it back to you, so you have an inquisitorial writ with his rosette pressed, like a pressed seal from the rosette. So yeah, you do have that. Um,
now I have to be careful with that because that can bite me in the butt if I do something that embarrasses him.
yes.
But for something like this, where we're investigating, I'm actually basing on the way he operates, which is this is far more important than the local law.
Yeah, and um, both rogue traders and inquisitors do have a lot of leeway, and if you have the rogue trader's blessing and an inquisitorial writ, yeah, you got some on it. Okay. So they do get her some medical attention. Her leg is, they're gonna have to amputate it. But you have all of the information. You do talk to the tech people and get copies of all of their photos. Um, so, you know, you have those for what they're worth. Um, you have the company that made the vents. You have, if you, it's the company that made the vents. If you want to poke into that, you have a lead, Sethwin Holdwick, which is basically the same guy who hired, who got the equipment. You have that was used on Aplasia to arm the rebels, or communicate with the rebels rather, um, giving them basically a tank. The You have the Agri World, which might just be random. Yeah, you have a lot of clues, and I don't know what's up with my eyes are being weird. So, um, I would say because it's nearly noon central, and I know that's your usual have to turn into pumpkin time.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, uh, thank you all for watching. I would say that would 50 minutes worth of another 50 minutes worth of RP if you want to claim them for one of the Lithromantic houses. Yeah, claim them on behalf of one of the Lithromantic houses. Um, 50 times 20 is 1,000?
Yes.
50 times 1,000. Okay. Math time. Um, 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 okay. So, thank you all for your. Oh, plus Lithromantic games get to claim 3 hours on that too. Um, thank you all for coming. Uh, you should join our Twitch Discord. At least two of the players are on that Discord, so you could tag them with questions. I don't know how responded they'll be. I cannot promise that, but you are all awesome. Um, hydrate yourself. Be good to yourselves. Next week I'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as usual. I'll be probably doing Saturday, maybe later today, depending on, or next Saturday, depending on certain things. We'll do a Valda's co-writing stream. If you're up for it later, I did promise you that. Um, and anyone, bring out your words. Bring out your words. If you are lurking and you are part of the, um, if you're competing in GOT or want to compete in GOT, you need to claim your words. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go to the house leader and beg for an exemption. So don't do that. Get your words in. Get your words in, everyone. Okay. We got our words in. You guys get your words in. Okay. Either of you want to claim them? Last chance.
I'm
No?
good.
Okay. I will act as witness if you decide to change your mind on that. Okay, we are rating. Usually I'd rate into Got, but I said I would rate into Jay. Because Phantom NJ, a longtime friend of the channel, is on. They're doing a D&D Greyhawk All Star event. They had some fun. Is that Bones? It might be Bones. Okay, Jay's on. Like some fun people are here. We're going a rating. Everyone's go say hi to Jay. If you're following, you get to use the little emoji, the wavy guy, and the little orange circle emoji, which says raid in very faint lettering. That is Bones. Everyone, okay, shoot you all aboard. Come on, let's go. Come on, everyone. Say goodbye, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Boom.
Bye.
Yay, and